Yeah, so we're here. I didn't expect to make a part 6 of these types of videos, but here we are. If you really want the full explanation of what's going on, stick to the whole video, or skip to one of these segments on the screen. This has been quite the year, from forest fires to a pandemic and even alien existence being confirmed by the government. The climax of this year is going to be fucking a shit show for all we know, no doubt about it. This has given me some opportunities to create some new content that I'm sure some of you have seen. With that, I'm somewhat happy with YouTube recently. For a while it was all Dying Light, but having this blend is really crucial to the channel. I don't really want to do Dying Light forever, though I know that's what some of you favor over my other content. But doing something different from directing recently was a nice change of pace that I think I've needed. It was a nice break, but I do think I have to come back to what made my channel. I did cliffhanger that epilogue after all, and I'm sure that confused and pissed some of you off respectably. It's cool, I get it. Season 2 of The Gifted has been a story being written since June 2018, and numerous times. Every time I rewrite it, I perfect the idea I'm going for even more. Of course, nothing can be perfect, but I'm a director, so I kinda have to be a bit of a perfectionist. I mean, the scope of the project is no word for it. It isn't as long as Season 1, but the story progresses a lot more in way more interesting ways. I even got comments of people asking to get Jack back in the series after his death in episode 3, so that's what happens. It'll all make sense once it all comes together. Jack is an important connection to the story and eventually becomes more of a developed character. But as you probably know, I use mods to create videos now. I have over 500 hours of Dying Light on PS4, so I think I deserve a bit of a change. Season 2 does deserve that enhancement though. I can be really anywhere and see anything, so the possibilities are endless when it comes to camera angles and cinematography. If you want me to be honest, don't expect Season 2 to come anytime soon. It'll come up before Dying Light 2 surely, but I have some other really big projects in the works that I can't wait to show you first. And that's where we come to talking about Frigid Carnage. I've been making GTA movies longer than I've made roleplays. I mean, none that were ever good, but they were fun to make at the time. I have fond memories of pulling many all-nighters on GTA Online. Making modded films is very different when it comes to the process. You don't have to rely on others, at all, which is nice, but you do lose that fun. The possibilities with mods are endless, though the system is somewhat complicated at first. It is one of the best ways to make video game films, and that's undeniable. There's so many well-made films out there, some people barely know about, they deserve way more credit. It took 30 days exactly to make Frigid Carnage. We entered the film into Machinima 2020, and if the creator of the contest didn't extend the end date from the end of May to June 7th, there's no way we would have finished on time, so thank you to that. We're lucky, and I am very grateful to the people who have committed their time to making it possible, especially Delta Studios for helping direct, and Combat Wombat for delivering his voice to the project. Lots went into it, but I'm happy to finally have a GTA film I can say is good. Not great though, but the goal for each episode is we want to improve on every single thing, and to level more progressively. This is our first modded film after all, so we have a long way to go, but I'm hoping you'll join us through that journey. Episode 2 is about Elijah, the protagonist living life as a prison inmate to a group of bandits, being the ones he attempted to run from in the episode 1 Devil's Frost. He begins to build a relationship with an inmate who gives Elijah the option to fulfill his life in surviving for his dead brother, and it all goes from there. Every episode has its own idea and variety, so expect episode 1 and episode 2 to be pretty different from each other. Frigid Carnage episode 2 will probably release in a few months. There's another project I'm keeping under the wraps for right now, and it's a pretty big project on a game I haven't made any films on, so I think it's the right opportunity. I really appreciate those who have the patience to wait, so I can see how it can be frustrating, but I promise you it'll be worth the wait. Besides that, I don't think there's anything else I have to clarify. Thanks for watching the video, and we are getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, so I really thank y'all for that. It's been quite the past 3 years, but I think there's a lot to come from it that we can all learn from in the end. I can't wait to show you more of the ideas I have coming, because there really is a lot to see in the type of content we're bringing to you. So, thanks for watching, and I appreciate those that have tuned in to listen to what I have to say. I really do appreciate those that tuned into these types of things, because I know it's different, so thank you once again. My name is Ty, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.